Good.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Carolina Takedown Talk. I'm Ryan Mitchell. This is Rat Hoy. We're here to do something a little different today, Rat.
We got a special one for you guys. We have a special one here.
We're not doing an episode for this. It's Whiteboard War time. Man, people were talking. Frank put out a post like, is Ford the best dual team in the state? And a lot of people were saying yes. Some people were saying, what about Huff? What about defending 4A state champ Huff?
Yeah.
And kind of a little back and forth, little heat. Both teams wish this match could happen. It can't go down this year because of COVID restrictions, but Rhett and I are going to make it happen tonight. We're going to run it down, Whiteboard War duel, see who's going to win, who we think would win this duel.
So, and look, we want this to be known that both of these teams are awesome, great teams. They're both state contenders in their respective classifications. I mean, if not the favorites for both. I think Huff is the 4A favorite.
Yeah.
And I think anyone's insane to say that Ford isn't the 2A favorite.
Yeah. Them and Cata and Huff and Crew, right?
And so, also, though, there's a bunch of teams in the state that we want to do a matchup on. This was just like the first one that came up. This is a big popular one that a lot of people, and Frank, like you said, Frank put it out and he said, is Ford the best? And I think Huff kind of picked up pretty fast and took that challenge on of especially on Twitter of we think we're just as good, if not better.
Yeah.
And so, but we do want to see Avery. We do want to do an Avery Whiteboard.
Yeah. Northwest Guilford.
We do want to do a Northwest Guilford. I hate to even say this. I'm actually even wearing their colors today. A little bit of it. Didn't notice it.
Sorry, him, guys.
Sorry, Inca Boys. No, you're not. No, he will never convert me. But we do want to do a Central Cabarrus one.
Yes.
I think a Central Cabarrus and Union Pines.
Yes, Union Pines.
Episode. Now that's going to be a 3A duel right there.
Their hat in the ring too is DH Conley.
Yes.
21-0 regular season DH Conley.
So we have a few Whiteboard Wars that we're going to try and get done. We got regionals coming up. We got state coming up. So we're going to try and get some of that content out, and we can always do that after the season. But this is what we got here. We got Huff. We got Ford. And so just to lay out the ground rules here, all right, for everybody, we're going to say this is a neutral site, okay, because I don't know if you guys have seen a duel at Ford, but non-COVID, that place is awesome to wrestle at. I've never been to a Huff duel. I don't know how their atmosphere is. They're a program that they're on the rise, especially after last year, after winning the state title. They swept it. They're a solid team. So both of these teams have history. All right. So we're saying it's going to be neutral site. Fans are allowed, right?
Yes.
No
restriction.
We want fans there.
It's packed.
It's packed. Crowds going crazy. All right. This is a duel that these kids would remember forever. All right. We just kind of want that to be kind of stated because not everybody gets that chance to wrestle in that big state finals atmosphere, right? It's different. Kids that aren't as good as as they have, kids wrestle better than they have in those big environments, and some kids can't wrestle their best potential, right? Some kids can't live up to that hype. And so we wanted that to be stated. Man, both these teams are solid, though.
So good. So many state-ranked kids. Each team's got their pair of number one ranked kids and then a bunch of other ones. Now, we want to clarify something real quick. You might be looking at the board and be like, all right, that doesn't 100% look like the lineup that Ford's going to roll out at regionals. It's not. Their lineup's going to be a little different at regionals. This is the dual lineup they've been rolling with all year long, though.
We tried to keep this as fair as we could.
Yeah, Brock Carey, you see down here at 32. We'll talk a little bit about that, but he'll be at 26 for regionals. Clark at 20, he'll be at 13 for regionals. But this is consistent. We looked through a bunch of their duels. This is what the dual lineups look like for them all year long, with those guys wrestling up to fill those holes. And Huff's got a stack line. We went with the most recent kind of dual lineup they got going on as well. So just want to clarify that if you guys were wondering about their weight classes.
Yep. So all right, let's kick it off.
Yeah, man.
106.
Well, let's talk about these scheduling guys real quick.
Got it.
Both these teams, I think there was a little heat too because both teams were saying they wanted to smoke. They'll take on all comers. I can't remember. I think it was Landon Flores said, "Hey, it's hard to wrestle with some of these guys when they won't schedule you."
Yeah.
And then I think Trip Rogers said something about how they were very restricted this year in Charlotte Neck. with what they were able to schedule.
Definitely.
So the Reds got a list of teams that both of these guys wrestled in. Neither team is short of top-ranked opponents that they wrestled, guys.
No, they haven't. So Huff, I mean, we're only going to pick, this was my opinion on the biggest teams that they wrestled. So Huff had a big showdown with North Henderson High School. Then they also wrestled Lake Norman, Mooresville, and Orange. These are also the only duels that were on track wrestling. So if there was something they added last second that maybe didn't get put in there or isn't in there yet, I know we've had issue on the show before of missing some duels and missing things that just weren't entered yet. So this is just what we have right now. They had Orange, which Orange had an amazing season. I know we're going to talk about that on the episode, but want to give a big shout out to Orange, Mooresville, Lake Norman, North Henderson. Like I said, those are some solid teams. But Ford really went through a gauntlet this year.
Yes, they did. They
went through a gauntlet.
Anyone they could get on the schedule.
So Ford wrestled West Forsyth to open the season, and then legendary program St. Stephen's.
Yep.
West Wilkes, RS Central. They came, we went down to them, wrestled Inca. And then Pisgo, it's a mountain team, but they've had some success this year.
Great.
So it's a good team. I think they had Mooresville on the schedule as well.
Mooresville on the schedule. It didn't work out.
I think some scheduling,
but they wanted that.
They did. And so, man, 2 solid schedules. And like we said, it's COVID. We know that these matchups probably would have already happened this year if it wasn't a COVID season.
Yeah, like these teams want. It's kind of something we say on the show a lot, but they want the smoke. They want to be able to do this thing. So
I want that to be stated. Like, I really think that if we had a regular full season this year, this would have happened.
Yes.
Okay, I think these are two good of teams that I don't think that Coach Carey and Coach Rogers wouldn't have wrestled each other this year. If they could have, they would have.
Yes. 100%.
And so, but man, like I said, like we started this off with, these 2 teams, I think we could be looking at 2A and 4A state champs here.
Sure.
Like, I mean, I really think so.
Weeks away, week and a half.
Well,
let's get down to it, Red.
Do it.
Let's not let the people wait too much longer.
It's
so
been
I'm
pretty
going to
hyped up.
talk about the Ford kid. Red's going to talk about the Huff kid, and then we'll make our pick. So we got number 1 ranked, 22-0 freshman Braden Maher. That's someone I've mentioned for episodes upon episodes now. This kid's been a buzzsaw all year. He's bonused almost everybody he's wrestled.
Yeah.
Just incredible bonus rate going on. So that's who Ford's rolling out at 106.
And so Huff's bringing out Nance. I think it's Richard Nance. And like we said, so we went through NC Matt, right, for rankings.
Are from NC Matt.
So Nance is currently ranked 10. Maher is, of course, number 1. The kid's a buzzsaw. With that being said, I just think he's too much for Nance. I'm going 6 here for Ford. All right, we're going to write these. Hopefully y'all can see it on there. Probably not with that green. I may have to switch that marker select right here in a second. But I'm going 6 for Maher there. Man, like I said, he's a buzzsaw. And
Hey, I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm going 6 for Maher and Ford as well. Based off of everything that I've seen all year long.
Yeah. And so next up, we have got Will Mccree here. All right. Sophomore, 12-7 record. No massive wins, but one thing that I did see, he held off Lazaro from North Henderson, who is a hammer this year. He's a stud, to a major 13-2. I know that sounds insane to say. He held him off to a 13-2 loss there.
Yeah, but we think very highly of Laz.
Yes, we both think very highly of Laz. I think he could be a state champ contender this year.
For sure.
But
we have Parker Johns from Ford. Parker Johns is 14-2 as a freshman. Now, we're talking about the regional stuff, and that we have a lot of kids with good, and all teams, not just these teams, good records, not a whole lot of signature wins because they haven't had that opportunity.
Yeah.
Parker Johns is kind of one of those kids. I know that people around him think pretty highly of him. He's probably gonna get squeezed out of the lineup this year, but I think he's gonna be a kid that comes out next year, finds his place in the lineup, and does really big things. So for me here, Rhett, I pretty much have talked myself into I'm going a decision right here for Parker Johns and Fred T Foard.
I'm gonna agree, but I think we're gonna see some more we're gonna see some more bonus points here.
You're going.
I'm going 4.
Oh man,
4 here for Johns.
Okay, I see your point.
And why? The reason why is look at those workout partners
Mahia, Clark,
right there.
Yeah, I get
Mahia, Clark, Bechtel, Johns. Man, it's just.
Here's why I'm going decision is because if Laz was held to a major decision, and we think Laz is kind of just on a tier above, where John's is at, I'm just not so.
I see it. Yeah, I see your point there. I just, I don't know. Like we said, and I think I'm going to say it later on as well. If this is a hyped up environment, these teams know that this is for who's number one. This is for bragging rights. Okay. It's going to be, we're going to cut somebody. We're going to take them down again. We're going to get some points. We're going to put some points on the board here.
All right.
I'm going to say another major there for Ford. They're going to go 2-0 here.
All right, so let's jump up to 120. We got number 4 ranked Hunter Clark, who's someone who's on my freshman big board there, the 2024 big board, against Sanders from Hough. Now, Clark is another undefeated freshman, again 22-0. He's been a buzzsaw all year, really great in the top position. A big fan of his skill set. Has a win over Noah Murray, which is a really big board win. I think really highly of him. I was leaning towards kind of fall because of his top skills, but I think I'm going to go just 4 here for Mr. Clark, getting the major.
You going 4 there for Clark?
Yeah.
This is tough. This is tough for me because I'm sitting here and it's tough not to switch my pick.
Uh-oh. From what you had originally.
From what I had originally, I am going to switch this. All right. I am going to go. Hough gets their first win. Big atmosphere. Okay. Big atmosphere. Everybody gets caught. I'm saying a 6 here. A 6 right there. A pin for Sanders.
Wow.
A pin for Sanders there. Sophomore, youngin coming in. He's going to get the job done. I think he's going to be hyped up. And I think he starts.
Hunter Clark, I am sorry for the disrespect that Rhett Hoy just showed.
No, it's not disrespect because at no point right there did I say he was going to dominate this match.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? At no point did I say anything like that. But I think Sanders is good enough that maybe he could stay in some of those tight scrambles, right? Some of those tight positions. I think you might catch a pin there. Okay? I know it's crazy. I know that you are losing your mind right there. Okay?
Not happy about that pick.
But that's where I'm going. All right. And that's going to lead us into you are rocking over there. I think I just blew your mind. That was a last second pick. And like I said, I want to get into this a little bit, is that big environments change how kids wrestle. Right?
You were correct. You were a spotlight guy. You like the spotlight.
It's fun. Like it's fun, those big matches. I think he catches them. I think that is my upset of the whole match, of the whole year. I may be completely insane. I will take any heat for that I will. But
more people tell them so.
I think Coach Rogers gets them ready for this duel here. And then I think we're gonna lead right in
to number 1 ranked
126
Fisherman.
Number
4 ranked Spencer Bechtel from Ford.
Yep.
Now Spencer, he is 21-1 senior on the season, having a great senior season. Obviously ranked number 4 in the state right now. Going to be down at 120 at the regional tournament. He can really do some big things. 2A. On the other end, you got Brent Fisherman, who state runner-up as a freshman.
I'm going to go ahead and make this pick.
Oh, let's see what you do now, crazy man.
We're going to go back-to-back falls. Fisherman picks up the stick. They keep the train rolling. Momentum's going to Hough right now. All right?
I'm not gonna lie.
It's going insane.
I finally have, so I went 3 wins in a row for Ford to start the duel. I'm also gonna go
He's coming to the Hough side.
6 for
Another stick.
I'm a big
He's coming with the
Favorite
stick
fan.
there. Oh,
Big
Brant's a
Favorite.
monster, man.
So
He
good.
is.
All right.
He really is.
Jumping up to 132, we got number 1 ranked state runner-up as a freshman, Brock Carey, Coach Carey's son, and he did so good at NHSCAs. He looks great.
He did.
He's been looking good all season. Another guy that's really good on top, doesn't get the skills, doesn't get the attention in that position I feel like that he deserves.
Yeah.
On that other side, on Huff's side, we got
Tyler Caldwell, sophomore, 16-3. He's tough. I mean, he doesn't have a choice to be. Look who's right between here.
yeah.
Between
he's a tough kid.
Fisherman and Richard Trainer. And I think that Fisherman and Trainer probably go together a
Yeah.
lot in that room. But I don't think he has enough.
No.
All right. I don't think he has enough. I don't think he gets stuck. I think he fights it off for the team there. But I'm gonna go forward here.
All right.
Forward there for Carey.
So I'm thinking, for me, gets on top, gets a couple tilts. I'm going, he goes tech fall. Give me
Okay.
that 5.
You're going tech there.
Yeah, so right now, I have Ford kind of steamrolling a little bit down these lower weights a little.
I think it changes right here.
Yeah,
We
this
have,
is where it gets a little
in my
trouble
opinion,
making here.
the top. Tough to say. It's a bold claim, but I'm saying Richard Trainer's the top senior we have in the state right now. If we're looking
Yeah.
at what have you done recently,
Mm-hmm.
if we're looking at how you're rolling into the state tournament, how you're rolling into your senior season, I think Richard Trainer's the man. I love watching that kid wrestle. I'm going 6 for Trainer here for Hough. I probably should have let you go there on who
Hey,
Ford's bringing to the table,
We got
but I don't think it matters.
our man Dawson Cody for Ford, and he is 13-4 currently. I think you're right. I think Richard Trainer gets the stick.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what he does. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't necessarily disagree with what you said prior to that either.
Yeah.
So we got 6
I
going
didn't leave
over
you too
there.
much room there. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You got 6 there. All right.
That like we used to say, that's a
Kind of next topic.
that's next topic.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
So let's talk about the 145 where we got Jamie Richard, who is ranked number 6 in the state at 2A. Jamie is 20-0 on the season, having a great season here. But he's wrestling.
A buzzsaw, John, and I'm probably gonna.
Oh, that would not do any better. So.
Okay. Figueiredo.
Yes, state runner-up last year.
Figueiredo. I'm going Figueiredo. I think I just said the same thing twice. Figueiredo. Man, he is solid. First like big win that pops off to me like right off the bat is a stick over Trayvon Hill from North
Who we
Henderson.
both really like.
Who is he's an athlete, man, like awesome on his feet and tough to put away.
Yeah. He had John had like one of the best semifinals of any match last year. It was one of the most exciting ones. Stay up. He's ranked number 5 right now. I personally think that's a little low for him right now, but
I think so. I think that's really low for him.
I think personally he's better than that number 5 ranking. He's gonna end up higher than that.
So record this year, undefeated, 19-0.
So we got 2 undefeateds. We got a lot of undefeateds
One
going
of
on.
5 undefeateds from Hough.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go bonus here.
Yeah.
I'm going major. Figueiredo. I want to go more, but like you said, in my duel, Hough is Huff's up there. Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing
So
they're doing good.
I'm gonna pick him as well, except for I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give him an extra bonus point.
You're going Tech.
I'm going Tech.
Wow. Big.
Going Tech fall.
Look, that extra point's big.
That 11 points right there brings them a little bit closer. So
yeah, it does. All right. So next up, we have got Thomas. Man, I'm sorry. I'm going to butcher this. Maglietto. Who, man, he's just kind of. See, this is where it's different for me between Hough and Foard.
Yep.
Is that Hough has some hammers.
Yes, they do.
And
big old hammers.
And they've got some kids that, I mean, I don't think Nance is a bad wrestler.
No,
I don't think Mccree is a bad wrestler, right? But whenever you look on the other side, I don't think that Caldwell's a bad wrestler, right? But what the difference is that we've got Caldwell unranked versus the number 1.
Yeah.
We've got 152 Maglietto unranked against, I know you're going to introduce him in a second, but Weaver, number 5.
Yeah.
You know, like the difference here is that Foard is so loaded all the way down.
Their depth is really good.
They don't have a hole.
Yeah.
In their lineup, it seems like they don't have a legitimate hole. You have to bring a stud to even get a win against them. And it's just tough here. Maglietto, I mean, like I said, he's 8-5 senior. He's just kind of, I hate to put it like this, but he's kind of like that middle of the run, like the middle of the pack guy. You know, like he can
good wrestler.
He could put it together and qualify maybe, but it's just he's wrestling against a tough kid here.
Yeah. So you're going Weaver, who Connor Weaver is 7-0 in the year. He's a junior, just getting back into it after a broken hand injury. So glad to have him back alive. I'm going over here. I'm gonna just go decision for Weaver.
Yeah.
On this one, I think Maglietto holds him off.
I am too. I'm going decision there. Which it's like I said, Ford's just, they're so tough, man. They really are.
They are. Now let's step up here to 160 on the Ford side. We got Landon Slager, who is 19-3 on the year, currently ranked number 4 in 2A. On the other side, someone I'm really a big fan of,
we've got Justin Sanders. Sanders is another one of the undefeated 5 from Hough, 17-0. Man, he's been wrestling great. He really has.
He's ranked 6th, which I personally don't get. He has a fall over Luke Gooden. Maybe they haven't updated it since he had that fall because that was very recent. That was just the other night.
Yeah.
But
and over Nathan Hedge, same night. So 2 falls from I'll take
him as the number 1 ranked kid in the state right now. Whether he finishes that or not, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying right now he should be the number 1 ranked kid in the state. He has the best win. Best win. Just that's where I'm at. I think you know where I'm going now that I said that. I am going to go for him, and I'm going Tech Ball. Tech Ball.
You're going Tech here for Sanders.
Tech Sanders.
Man, and we talked about this a little bit before.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching this kid wrestle. And it's tough for me to not say he's going to pick up the fall.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's very, very tough for me to say he's not going to pick up the fall. But I think that Slager's solid. I know there's no one Steger, I think it was for Ford.
It's like 17-2 backup.
I think they've kind of like rotated those
back
two
and forth between and then kind of subbed in at 52 without Weaver there.
Yeah. I think both those guys are good enough that they don't get stuck in this situation. And I think that's what that comes down to. I think it comes down to coaching and that Ford is not your team that gives up a lot of 6s.
Yeah.
Against I know I've got, 3 pins up here.
Yeah.
But
Ford doesn't give up a lot of 6s, but he's picking it.
Yes.
That's what he's saying.
Look, I know I'm contradicting myself. Okay. I'm contradicting a little bit here.
No, you're fine.
I'm going major. Going major here. I'm going to agree. I'm going to go Sanders, picking up the 4 over Slager or Steger. I think it goes Sanders' way either way. I agree. Yeah. I think he's ranked way too low.
So
at 6.
As of right now, I think we got it kind of tight both sides.
Yeah.
Like as of right now, I got it 10, 15, 21, and then I got it 12, 22. I got 22, 21 Huff going on.
You got 22, 21 Huff right now.
Yeah.
And I am terrible at math. But
You got 10, 17 for Ford, and you got 26 for Huff. So right now, going into this back half of the lineup,
we got ourselves a duel.
ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we have got a scrap here.
Yes,
at an undisclosed location somewhere in the state of North Carolina. But now is where I really think it gets interesting, and I think this is where Ford really solidifies if they're going to win it or not. I think these next two weights.
All right, so we got 170. My man Zane Burchett, state run-up as a freshman at 132 last year. Really like this kid's skill set. I think I've told you guys that a couple times, but tough kid. Number 2 ranked at 170 right now against Cowart.
Alex Cowart.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's a tough one. Senior, 16-3. Most recent big match that I feel like he had, and man, I'm gonna butcher this guy's name. I feel like that's something I just need to put on a t-shirt because I'm going to. Henry Joubert Stenzel from Orange. Recent duel, lost him 10-8. That's a solid match. I would have loved to see that one. It's tough. It's tough here, but I got to go Burchett.
Yeah,
he's solid. Too. I'm going Burchett, but only a decision. I'm only giving him decision. 3. I'm only giving him 3 there.
You know, I'm going Burchett decision as well because senior big duel, knows the duel's close.
Yep.
Gonna keep it close, even though I think Burchett with his top game could get that bonus. I'm gonna go a little safe here, go 3.
Yep.
Pulling in my duel, pulling Ford back into the lead.
So this next one is a lot of people would see this name right here, Landon Ford, chasing greatness. Okay. Chasing a legacy of going 4 for 4.
2009. Something like that.
I think we'd have to check that. But
I'm pretty sure.
He doesn't have slouch.
No, yeah.
Okay. He wouldn't have a slouch here. Man, I'm gonna put your name again. But Michael, I'm gonna say Pepe.
I think Pepe.
Pepe, maybe here.
Who's number 2?
Who's number 2 in the state, who is only a junior. Okay, so we're gonna see this kid again. He's 15-0, undefeated. So where if you would have asked me beginning of this year who would have won this, I would say Ford stuck him. Or if you'd asked me last year, end of the season, who would win this match right here, I'd say Ford sticks anybody in the state. I am saying Pepe fights for the culture there. Okay.
And you are not about to pick.
I am saying Ford gets 3. Decision. Only 3.
Bro, no.
Sorry, Landon. Nothing against you.
Okay. Are you really still mad that Ford came to Inca and Ford and Inca wrestled? And
nothing against that.
Ford tore y'all up.
Look, nothing against that. They're a great team. No,
listen,
great team, and these picks have nothing to do with that.
Look,
I promise.
He's not. Joking.
I promise.
Disrespect. Listen, Landon Ford has proven over and over again.
I feel like I have disrespected Ford a lot on this show. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Ford.
I
want to make this right here.
I think they might have the guns for it.
This is 6 right here.
He's going 6.
He's going to show up.
I can't disagree. I can't say you're insane.
Good night.
I can't say you're wrong.
Hands off.
Yes. I get it. So let's just roll on. So Huff is bringing out Bo Shiano, freshman, 16-2.
Pretty good for freshman 4A.
Freshman 16-2
195
at 195. I think that that's saying something. I really think it is. Big matches recently. He lost to Caleb Tate from Mooresville, 11-3 or 11-4.
Yeah, yeah. As a freshman, losing a state champ and bonus his way through the state tournament last year, not bad. But
Not bad at all.
friend, he is wrestling Mace, who is unranked currently, right? Colby Mace is unranked currently, but our man Colby Mace is 15-1 on the year. He's really coming on here lately. I feel like he's the favorite heading into this match, just based on what he's done this year, previous years. He's been looking pretty good, especially as of late. So I'm going to go 3 for Ford and Mace.
You're going 3 for Mace there.
Yes.
I think late season match against returning state champ does a lot for you, keeping it close. I mean, 11-4, relatively close for a freshman in that duel. I think that's big. It's tough because Mace is solid. I'm going 3 Shiano here.
Oh, okay.
I'm going 3 Shiano.
I completely disagree with your pick, right?
Yeah, I'm going 3 Shiano there.
The Caleb Tate keeping it close there.
Yeah.
So let's step up to the bigger boys here. 220 on Ford's side. We got McAfee. He's ranked 5th right now at 2A. McAfee is 17-2 on the season. He is a senior, looking pretty good this year.
Coming out of Huff, we got Anthony Walker, freshman. He's 10-7. I think it's a pretty quick one for me. Saying 4 gets the stick. We're going 6 here for the big boy. 220 there. McAfee's solid, man.
Yeah, so I'm going to play a little more conservatively. I'm just going 3 here.
Going 3 there.
Now we end the duel with a big old bang here, man. This is a great matchup. On Ford's side, we have Dylan Smith, who is currently undefeated, and he is ranked number 2 in the state at 2A as a sophomore at heavyweight. That's pretty awesome.
It is. It is. Coming out of Huff, we've got Julian Rollins, senior, 16-2. And I'm actually switching my pick from what I had earlier. Okay, I'm switching it after some matches. He wrestled some solid kids this year. Okay, Austin Barton from Mooresville.
Yeah, really good.
Lost to him 13-2. So really tight match. I assume it was your normal heavyweight match of, we get a takedown here, maybe reversal, and whoever gets the next stand up wins, right, or whatever it is. But also lost to Tristan Norris 8-0.
Yeah.
Which Tristan Norris is also Tristan Norris, right?
Tristan Norris
he's
is
a
that
hammer.
dude.
But I'm saying Ford ends this match with a win with the big boys.
All right. Yeah, I see he has a win over Alex Rowland.
Yeah.
Dylan Smith does. I just kind of think I lean towards Rollins. Honestly, this is a pick'em match, right?
Yeah, it is.
I think they wrestle 10 times, so it might flip 5-5. I'm going to go right here, decision for Rollins and Huff there.
Yep.
All right. Well,
So that's a duel.
add up the scores.
Now,
Let's see.
to deal with us doing math. Okay.
I've got it.
Well, you can add them up then. You can do mine.
Yeah, you got yours.
You can do mine because I know I switched up a little bit on mine over here.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna add up on my side, and
so I got 10, 22, and then 25. Whoop.
apparently Brian doesn't know how to count in his head because he messed me up 3 times right there. Okay.
Sorry,
Just saying.
10.
All right.
10. Elementary school.
Look,
I'll do
good
it quiet.
at that.
I'll do it quiet.
Thank you so much. So
All right.
I've got 23 Huff, if I did that math right.
Yeah.
I think I did it right. Right? And then I've got, let's see, we got 10, we got 20, 23, 26, 29, 32, if my math is correct there. So we're relatively close.
I got it 36-25 Ford.
And I've got it 23-32 Ford. They take it here. I think it was.
Yeah.
Man, I wish we could see this. You
Me
know,
too.
I really do.
The question remains: is Ford the best dual team in the state?
Who knows? If you think,
I think so.
well, I'm gonna put this challenge out there. If there's a school that wants to call out another school for us to do a whiteboard war, I know that Central Cabrera is probably gonna say Inca. I know a few of them already got on there and saying it, but I'd love to see Northwest Guilford.
And Ford. Yeah.
I'd love to see I would really love to see an Avery with somebody because I really think that Avery
matches up well.
could be the best team in the state.
Yeah.
Period. I've said it from the beginning of the season. I still stand by it. I think that Avery could go into any classification and do really well, if not win. So that's it on Whiteboard Wars.
Yeah, there it is.
We had Ford taking the win over Hough here, and hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know.